So this is almost the last thing. I'll try to keep it short, but this is also very important, so prepare to do some clapping. Let's have the slides. Yeah, okay, awesome. So this year, as you very well known, we have a very unusual ICFP. So it goes in overlap with many Splash UPSLA events. And when ICFP, well, the main ICFP conference ends on Wednesday, next day we have the big UPSLA event starting, and ICFP events such as Haskell, Symposium, OCaml, and Schema, and Miniconvent continue. So since I was also kind of informally appointed as the local chair for the whole joint ICFP Splash event, for me, on some occasions was difficult to distinguish where ICFP ends when where Splash starts. So, and well, when they told me it's going to be a lot of work, obviously that was clear. What was not apparent to me is how important it for many people to work together in tandem and also be very, very kind to each other. So this presentation is essentially a thank you to all these many people who made this big event possible. Okay, so just very quickly, there are some numbers. I would love to say that this is the largest SIGPlan event in history, but that wouldn't be true because in early 2000, UPSLA was very, very big. But I think in the last couple of decades, this is certainly one of the larger ones. So today we have close to 600 people on site. So this is as of a couple of days ago. We had a few more registrations, and the largest day is going to be Thursday, when we will have both Haskell Symposium and UPSLA starting. Okay, I'm very pleased that close to half of the attendees are students. So it's very nice for them, like for such a large fraction of population being the junior researchers. Okay, so this is a distribution of geography. I don't know what lessons we can take from here, except that if you organize a conference in a country, that country ends up being in the top 3 amongst the attendees. Okay, so this is the distribution by the continent, which I think is quite consistent with what we have expected. So as a very large event, we wouldn't be able to do so well in terms of registration costs and amenities without our wonderful sponsors. So that the first thing goes to the big 4 sponsors who gave us a lot of funding: Huawei, Ahrefs, Standard Chartered, and Amazon AWS. So let's give them a round of applause. One thing that it was remarkable is that there were several companies that were so eager to sponsor both ICFP and Splash that we had to come up with special categories and special ranges of benefits to make them all equally distinguished contributors. And then we had the several organizations that also very heavily contributed to this whole event. So this is my home institution, National University of Singapore, Singapore Tourism Board, which here for some reason gave me a logo that says Singapore Exhibition and Convention Bureau, and also MGD Pro Group, which very generously provided pro bono lots of the AV equipment for the conference. So a round of applause, please. And finally, all other wonderful sponsors. So many of them have their tables outside in the corridor. Please take a chance to talk to them and see if they are hiring, because I believe they do. So thank you. Okay, and now going on to people. As I said, every single person involved in the organization went well beyond the call of duty, and that's why I think it's really important to acknowledge this work. So this conference would not be possible without the amazing the event and logistics team of National University of Singapore. Philip is here in the room, and other people are busy now at the registration desk. So if you walk by, take a chance to say thanks to them, because they actually did most of the work to make this event like logistically possible. So let's give them the round of applause, please. So A lot of organization has been done with my partner in crime, Charles Zhang, a professor at Hong Kong University of Science Technology. So he is a general chair for Splash. I'm actually not sure if he is on site, and he might be actually arriving this evening. So, but let's give them a round of applause anyways. And of course, our wonderful ICFP program committee chair, Dominique De Vries, so who shouldn't go unthanked, right here. Uppsala is about to start in 2 days, so in advance, let's give a big round of applause to the reviewing committee chairs of Uppsala, Sukyong Ru and Shriram Krishnamurthy. Okay, so this is actually quite important. So as many people who come to SIGPLAN conferences, and I don't know if this is the case for others, but I certainly took the presence of absolutely amazing AV support pretty much for granted. So we have this really nice setups between the talks, and we have the YouTube channel that works flawlessly, and we have Discord, which functions without any problems. And I just didn't realize how much work goes into that. And so we have 9 AV chairs, Alex, Apoorv, Guillermo, Nicole, Eduardo, Angel, John Paul, Eloise, and some are here on site. And these people did more than a ton of work, and they are just amazing. So give them a huge round of applause, please. Yeah. They are truly one of the treasures that SIGPLAN community has. So let's cherish them, please. Okay, so another big round of thanks goes to our tirelessly working student volunteer chairs, Louis, Yungjong, Michelle, and Joe Watso, who are running the show here with all the student volunteers. So a round of applause then. Yep. So these are all the student volunteers. I apologize, I'm not going to read all the names, but if you see them, thank them. You can see them in these red T-shirts. And I'm very pleased that we have nearly 70 of them at this conference, and it's also great that we were able to support that many student volunteers this year. But please, let's thank them for their hard work. Wonderful. So we have 30 collocated events. Most of them are workshops. And this is where huge thanks go to the 4 workshop chairs that we have for the combined event. Ben Greenman, Chandra Nandi, Sasha Misailovic, and Jeff Huang. So a round of applause to them, please. Sponsorship. So lots of liaison with the sponsor has been done by 2 amazing sponsorship chairs. Dan Vinogradkot, who is also at the NEC3 booth, feeling a little bit lonely at times, as he said, because he is there in the far corner. So if you have a chance to come and say hi to him, please do. And also Martin Kellogg, he was responsible for the splash part. Okay, so we had weapon publicity. Many of you are on Twitter and Blue Sky. So if you see these funny tweets coming up and the website is working, that's thanks to Umar, Jule, and Sam, who are in charge of weapon publicity. Okay, PLMW took place on Sunday. I've been told it was a huge success, and for that we have to thank Lucas, Miljana, Ninning, and Conrad. Doctoral Symposium Chair Conrad Watt. A round of applause to him, please. I told you that's many people, so that takes a big crowd to run this conference. Student Research Competition Chair. So we have Kimball here, and we have Yulei and Subhajit handling the SRC for Splash. A round of applause to them as well. Okay, so we have a number of DEI events. So we had one lunch today, another tomorrow, and the Women in PL dinner tomorrow night. So lots of logistics for that has been handled by Michael, Alejandro, and Casey. So please, a round of applause to them as well. Okay, big one goes to Liam for running that fabulous contest. I have to say, I was immensely happy that I managed to recruit Liam. I didn't disclose to him how much work is it to run the contest, but I knew I ran one 6 years ago, and I think it was absolutely amazing. So yeah, thank you, Liam. Okay, so ICFP had artifact evaluation this year. I'm not sure if Benoit or Lionel are in the audience, but I saw Lionel here, so please, let's give them a round of applause. Okay, so yes, so I'm skipping Trun because I know he's not here and he's going to get another round on Thursday. I've been told that at least 30 or 40 people showed up for the Saturday hike. And it was fun. Yes, I didn't like that. So sadly, Manuel, who planned and charted and actually has another hike for Sunday, had to urgently, for the family reason, fly back to Austria, but he's going to be back for the rest of the conference. So he's our newly appointed outdoor activity chair. So let's give him a round of applause. Very, very delighted to have him as a colleague. Okay, as always, Neringa, so our tireless SIGPlan conference manager. Please, let's applaud her. Okay, I personally want to thank the 3 people who provided a lot of advice from how to run Splash and ICFP and how it has been done in the past. So Nick, Marco, and Manu. I think none of them are here physically, but let's give them a round of applause as well. Well, okay, it's about to get good. So several people asked me how that it happened that we have 2 conferences together. So I actually have to thank a particular person for that. So the guy who convinced me that running ICFP and Splash together would be a good idea, Jan Vitek. Let's thank him for that. And finally, so the reason why you didn't see too much venting from me on social media or in response emails, for that, the huge thanks goes to the mental support chair, Alex Potanin, who actually had to listen to all of that. Let's thank him here. Okay, so thanks a lot to all the organizers of co-located events, authors who submitted the papers, and also all the attendees who showed up. And hopefully, all of you will have fun for the remaining 4 days of the conference. So please enjoy. Thank you so much.